Hello, and welcome to Book 4, Chapter 1 of You Should Be Reading. That's right, we're back. This week, I'd like to talk to you about Alanna, the First Adventure. This is the first book in the Song of the Lions Quartet by Tamora Pierce. Now, I've covered some other books of Tamora Pierce, uh, namely, I believe, The Circle Opens, the first four books in that one. There's another four that take place after, and then more books in that series. This is the first book that I believe Tamora Pierce has ever written. This was her very first, her debut, I do believe. And this is a series, the beginning of a series, that one of my friends has been harping on me to go and read for years. And I just haven't gotten around to it until recently when I saw them in my used bookstore. So I snagged the first one and read through it, and it is wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. It is not what I would call a. It's a book that's aimed towards younger adults, and as such, it's not the kind that is filled with a lot of extremely philosophical things. Not in the way where the writer will wax on for pages and pages, delving into the minutiae, the minutiae, the minutia, the minutia. There we go. I got it. I got there. The minutia of different philosophies and the moralities of things and so on and so forth. There's a lot of very black and white evil in here, along with shades of gray. There is definitely a fair bit of shades of gray in here as well. Because what is it about, this book? What is it about that I should be heaping such high praise on it? Well, it's about the young lady here, Alanna. Yep, that is a young lady. We'll zoom in even more. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous artwork. That is our heroine of the story. And Alanna and her brother, whose name escapes me. He's not in this book a lot. I can't remember his name off the top of my thumb. I think it was Thom, Thom, Thom. Yes, it's right at the beginning. I could have just looked. Thom and Alanna are twins, brother and sister, of their father from the lands of Trebond in this particular world, and see, Alanna wants to be a knight, and her brother wants to be a sorcerer, a powerful wizard. Except, according to the way things are, the young children of nobles, Alanna, as a girl, has to be sent off and to learn how to be a noblewoman and learn magic. And Thom, being the boy, has to be sent off to learn how to be a knight. So right off the bat, you've got a book all about breaking apart those gender norms, which is absolutely fantastic. So they come up with an idea to trick the ones that are going to be escorting them for just a little while, until they get to a certain point where it would take longer to go back than forward, and then they spill the beans. It works, amazingly enough. It actually works. Thom goes off to the boarding school for magicians and whatnot, and to be trained to be a powerful sorcerer. And Alanna ends up going off to the castle in the capital city to learn how to be a knight. Only she has to pretend to be a boy. So there's all kinds of fun little things that happen in there, and fun little adventures. And that's what this is all about. Her beginning in her training, her learning to be a knight, and completing her first act as a squire in her first adventure with the prince who she meets. She also meets other nobles and whatnot. One of her teachers, Sir Miles, he's a bit of an alcoholic, but he's got a sharp mind. And then there's even the king of thieves kicking around town that she makes friends with, and all kinds of fun little things like that. The best part, well, one of the best scenes in this entire book is when the prince of the city and her friend is falling prey to a magical illness that is sweeping the city. So she tries to heal him because she's got some magic of her own. And she ends up calling upon the goddess for aid. Now, interestingly enough, the gods and goddesses of this particular universe they go and interfere with the lives of mortals. It's one of the things that the people well know about. They mention like it's something that just happens. So when she goes to try and heal him and save him, calling on the aid of the goddess, she ends up in a realm, at least she thinks she ends up in a realm, where she confronts the god of death himself. And she actually stands up to the god of death, and in what I think is an amazing scene, goes, "Excuse me, but he's my friend, and it's not his time to go. So could you, like, let me take him back?" And the god of death is like, well, since you ask so nicely. Even though he doesn't say, I got that impression that he's just like, all right, you can do that. You're a nice girl. It kind of gave me that impression, which I really kind of liked. And there's other mystical things going on at play, some strange things happening, the beginnings of a conspiracy being set up here in this wonderful little book. It's quite nice. And it's not high literature. It's not, I wouldn't put it on the vein, like on the same level as the Chronicles of Amber, but that doesn't mean it's any less good than the Chronicles of Amber. It's just a different writing style. This particular writing style is something aimed toward a different audience. It has a different flow and a feel to it than the Chronicles of Amber. They're no less valid than the other. They're just different. And that's what I always love about reading. I love finding the different books. So that's going to be about it for this episode. As much as I'd like to keep doing my little reading thing here at the beginning, I've stopped doing that because it just takes so much time. It's like literally half the video is me just reading some of the first bit, and I don't think anybody really cared for that. So that's why I cut that out. But I'm going to leave this video here. As always, my friends, if you like what I'm doing, please give that like button a tap. Give that subscribe button a tap as well if you haven't already, so you can be kept apprised of when I do new videos. And throw a comment in the comment section if you have read any Tamora Pierce, if you read this one. Do you have any other fantasy books that you think I might be interested in? Please throw that in the comment section as well. Let's get a discussion going. I'd love to talk to some people. And until next time, my friends, remember, you should be reading Alanna, the First Adventure by Tamora Pierce. And I'll see you next time.